Good evening. I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. Scott has the night off. First this evening, Sarasota police have made an arrest in one of the firearm thefts, which caused Chief Bernadette DePino to cancel a community meeting with the NAACP earlier this week. ABC 7's Adam Cellini is joining us live in Sarasota from a pawn shop that led officers to the suspect. Adam.
Haley, thank you. I'm at the Buccaneer Pawn Shop. It's located at the corner of US 301 and 17th Street here in Sarasota. And on Wednesday, a man came into this pawn shop and sold a rifle and ammunition for $136 just hours after those same items were stolen from a home just a few blocks away. Law enforcement was quickly alerted, and less than 24 hours later, Sarasota police put a suspect behind bars.
There's been a lot of stuff going on in this neighborhood.
Paul Lyon lives 2 doors down from the 6th Street home where an AR-7 rifle and 700 rounds of ammo were stolen Wednesday afternoon. A gun owner himself, Lyon says drugs have been driving theft in the area.
That's why I keep them locked up, and I don't want somebody breaking in and stealing them.
Hours after the incident, Sarasota County Sheriff's deputies noticed a large ammunition sale at this local pawn shop. When they followed up Thursday morning, they found an AR-7 with the same serial number was included in the transaction.
Because he was a felon and because he did sell a weapon, the Sheriff's Department showed up the next day and seized that weapon and the ammunition.
Sarasota police have since arrested and charged Joseph Stout III with 4 felonies. Stout is a 3-time convicted felon with prior drug charges. Buccaneer Pawn says they've done business with Stout in the past, but this will be the last.
They get a felony from us for defrauding a pawnbroker per item, and it goes in our system, and they'll never do any business with either of our stores.
Police are still investigating a separate incident in which an AK-47 and 1,000 rounds were stolen from a house close by. The crimes forced SPD to cancel a highly anticipated community meeting with the NAACP Wednesday for fear there could be a connection. Lyon has another theory.
Probably just somebody looking for some quick money so they could get their fix.
Now, officers tell us the homeowner had no prior relationship with Mr. Stout. He is currently being held in the Sarasota County Jail on bonds totaling $125,000. Live in Sarasota, I'm Adam Cellini. Haley, back to you.
Thank you, Adam. The president of France has declared 3 days of mourning following the fatal attack in Nice last night, as investigators try to determine whether the driver of the truck had any help. Thousands of people had gathered to celebrate France's national holiday, Bastille Day, when the truck launched through the crowd for more than a mile until the driver was shot by police. 84 people were killed, including 10 children. A father and his 11-year-old son visiting from Texas are among the victims. More than 200 people were also injured.
Americans and French have stood together for 2 centuries, and I told President Hollande that we will stand united now.
The suspect has been identified as Mohamed Boulel, a Frenchman from Tunisia who lived in Nice. He had been sentenced to 6 months in March for assault, but received a suspended sentence. Authorities did not have him on their terror radar. The compassion for France is being seen across the world, from leaders expressing their support to support on social media. And the mourning is also far-reaching, including here on the Suncoast. We spoke today with Suncoast residents who are French natives.
Even that I'm living here in Sarasota, I feel that I've been part of them, you know? It's like part of my family.
The fear, and you don't know what's going to happen next, you know, because it's so easy to have kind of a weapon like a truck, you know, that and kill so many people.
No terrorist organization has claimed responsibility for last night's attack at this point. The Justice Department says it's reviewing the Orlando Police Department's response to last month's attack at the Pulse nightclub. The review will examine the strategies and tactics the police department used during the June 12th shooting, in which a gunman killed 49 people. Orlando's police chief requested this review, which comes after the department faced questions about whether it waited too long to send in a SWAT team. Manatee County Sheriff's deputies are investigating a homicide at a Lakewood Ranch church. Deputies say a man's body was found behind a dumpster at the Our Lady of Angels Church on State Road 70 this afternoon. The victim has not been identified, and it is not believed that he worked at the church. Deputies are combing the church grounds looking for evidence and interviewing people in the area.
Right now we are treating it as a homicide. There's trauma to the body. We don't know when the body was dumped here. We do believe it was dumped here.
They don't have an exact time, but authorities believe the man's body was dumped sometime between late yesterday afternoon and around noon today. Anyone with information should contact the sheriff's office or Crime Stoppers at the number on your screen. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office is issuing a warning about synthetic-laced heroin after recent waves of overdoses. The Sheriff's Office releasing this public service announcement today, warning that heroin that is being seized locally has traces of the extremely potent fentanyl and carfentanil. The department says it has responded to 14 overdoses just this month, 2 of which were fatal. The PSA encourages people to call 911 if someone overdoses, and for those struggling with addiction to seek help. A bomb threat closes a Suncoast Walmart overnight. The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office gave the all clear around 3 a.m. after management at the Walmart on Taylor Road in Punta Gorda received a call from someone saying they had placed a bomb in the store. The building was evacuated as authorities searched the area. They did not find anything suspicious. And now we'll head over to Bob and get a check on our forecast.
Elliot, they took their time, but they're back. Showers and thunderstorms. Yesterday, they developed around 3 o'clock. Today, a little bit later. And now they're moving right on in through South Sarasota County near Northport, Port Charlotte, and Punta Gorda, all getting some very heavy rainfall right now. 2 separate cells, one in Charlotte Harbor, producing a lot of lightning now, and another one right near Northport and I-75, creating some dangerous driving conditions in South Sarasota. This basically moving off to the north-northwest at around 10 miles an hour, so it is producing some locally heavy rainfall. Elsewhere, other showers starting to develop a little bit late again near Mayaca City and south of Mayaca Head, and you can see some activity now near Wauchula. The coastal areas looking pretty quiet right now, but with this line progressing in this direction, there's a chance we could see some showers and storms flare up here later this evening along the coast, so keep that in mind. The rain chance at about 30% for some evening thunderstorms near the coast. 100% chance right now into Northport. We'll have much more on the weekend coming up in a few minutes. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. Manatee County has its first confirmed case of the Zika virus. It's among the 18 new travel-related cases reported by the Florida Department of Health today. There are now more than 250 cases of Zika in Florida, though there have been no locally acquired cases of this mosquito-borne virus. Health officials have been urging Floridians to drain standing water weekly to reduce the number of mosquitoes. Tonight at 11, we'll hear from a local doctor to learn more about the threat of the virus. Venice homeowners are about to deal with something they haven't experienced in years. Straight ahead, details on a property tax increase and what it means for the city. And later, we'll take you to Siesta Beach for a statewide lifeguard competition.
Need new windows? Buy direct from the factory. New South Window is having a sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Buy 4 windows, save 25%. Buy 6 windows, save 30%. Buy 8 or more windows and save 35%. How? Because New South owns the factory and you cut out the middleman. Award-winning, energy-efficient windows and doors installed with a lifetime warranty. New South Windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers. Visit newsouthwindow.com or call now.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Come uncork your inner artist at Painting with a Twist. Bring your favorite bottle of wine and appetizers and enjoy an evening out with friends to celebrate any special occasion. It's perfect for a girls' night out, birthday parties, or a fun date night. Painting with a Twist offers 2 or 3 hour classes that are instructed by local artists, and there is no experience required. We now have 2 convenient locations in Sarasota and Bradenton. Visit our website to view our calendar and schedule your next party today.
Florida Studio Theater presents the 8th Annual Sarasota Improv Festival, July 14th through 16th. 3 days of non-stop comedy with 18 groups from New York City, Atlanta, Austin, Boston, Chicago, Columbia, Canada, Orlando, and more. The laughter will be unlimited. Don't miss what Daly City says is non-stop lunacy. Featured acts will include premier improv group Impro Theater. Improv Festival passes and tickets are on sale now. 941-366-9000 or visit floridastudiotheater.org.
It's time again for My Suncoast's Bark in the Park with the Bradenton Marauders at McKechnie Field. Bring your best friend and let them run the bases in support of the Humane Society of Manatee County, July 24th at 1 p.m. Visit BradentonMarauders.com for info. Sponsored by ABC7.
Venice homeowners can expect to see their taxes go up soon. A measure approved this week by the Venice City Council raises the millage rate from its current 3.1% to 3.6%. That means each Venice homeowner will pay $50 more per $100,000 that their home is worth. Venice's finance director says this will better place Venice in shape for next year to be able to pay for its emergency personnel pension benefits. The Venice Historical Society is taking a victory lap after finalizing plans to purchase a 1953 Pullman train car. The train car will be restored, so if you're looking at this thinking, okay, what's the big deal about this? Well, it will have a new home at the Venice Train Depot. It was previously owned by Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey and was used to transfer circus performers to their winter home on the island of Venice. The Historical Society hopes to bring the car home to show off Venice's rich circus history.
It will give people, I think, a taste of what it was like to actually be part of the circus. And of course, as I say, the circus is such an integral part of Venice history.
The project is expected to be complete with the train on the new tracks next year. And we'll be back with your weekend forecast.
US Med has great news for anyone living with diabetes.
If you have Medicare, private insurance, or prescription drug coverage, US Med will ship a new glucose meter right to your home.
And shipping is free.
My new meter uses only a speck of blood, so it's less painful than my previous meter.
If you have Medicare, private insurance, or prescription drug coverage, you're covered with US Med. We're welcoming new patients, even if your current provider can't supply you anymore.
I don't even have to test on my fingers anymore. I can test on my hand or forearms, and it's more accurate than my old meter.
So call US Med today, and you'll have a choice of 2 great meters.
One that actually speaks your results, or a meter so small it fits on the bottle of strips.
Act now, and US Med will include a free prescription discount card. We'll also send you a free diabetes cookbook. This is your opportunity.
So call US Med today.
You'll be glad you did.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
Looking for carpet? Look no further. Minnesota Flooring has Smart Strand carpet as low as $1.79 per square foot. Installed, no add-ons or extras. Unbelievable? Minnesota Flooring can have in-stock carpet installed in your home in 48 hours for as low as $1.99 per square foot. Don't miss these prices. Visit Minnesota Flooring today.
Getting older shouldn't mean giving up all the things she loves to do. It should just mean, well, finding new ways to do them. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to provide help with personal care, housekeeping, and of course, meal preparation.
Oh, that smells so good. Oh, and it tastes good too.
We can provide the right care right at home.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Well, Bob, so you were out doing a little bit of work in this heat?
Yeah, it was hot too. And in the shade, though, I made
Okay.
sure it was a shade,
Good.
and I drink extra water too,
Good.
because
Good advice.
it's really quite toasty in the afternoons. We are looking at a little later start to these afternoon and evening
Yeah.
thunderstorms. And speaking of thunderstorms, you know, we showed Damon Powers a video,
Right, it's
a picture
amazing.
earlier, and this is his friend. Dylan John Wade Cox, and he also said this one, and a lot of names there, but nonetheless, a lot of lightning strikes too.
Yeah.
This was off of Lido just around 3 a.m., and he had the exposure open for a little longer than normal, but nonetheless getting this dramatic shot of lightning streaking through the sky around 3 a.m. off of Lido Beach, and we have it on our Facebook page, and it's gotten a lot of hits. So far, a lot of folks checking that out and commenting on it. Appreciate those photos. Keep them coming, but be safe out there. This one from Parrish yesterday. Paul Eckley sending this one in, and that tree is over the walkway there as a result of some strong winds that blew through. And get a look at this. Punta Gorda webcam showing things quiet at 4 to 5 o'clock. Then all of a sudden, the sky just opens up with heavy rainfall moving through that region, and another storm just to the south there could also bring some more rain. There it is. It's moving up the coast right now. A little later start today than yesterday. And you can see those storms developing in what appears to be this arc right here coming from the southeast, butting up against that sea breeze, which is well inland. Nothing going around the coast right now from Inglewood northward all the way up into Anna Maria Island. But we'll see this activity here create these little miniature gust fronts, if you will, which will maybe kick off a few more storms near the coast in the next hour or so. Right now, the heaviest rain by far along I-75 into Northport, near Sumter Boulevard, Toledo Blade Boulevard, also to US 41 near Warm and Mineral Springs. And then showers just to the southeast of Mayaca City. Elsewhere, some activity moving through Wauchula right now. Not as much going on today, though, as we have seen over the past several days. And that's a direct result of some little bit of drier air in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere. Similar conditions expected to play out over the weekend. We'll still see a few storms like we're seeing today, but not as much, and most of the day should be okay. So if you have any plans on Saturday and Sunday for the weekend outdoors, it should not be a problem during the morning, early afternoon. And then late in the afternoon and evening, showers and storms will be around. 91, it feels like 97. The dew point is a little bit lower than usual, 70 degrees. Typically, it's around 73, 74 degrees, and plenty of sunshine out there. The high today, a little bit above average at 93, not close to the record 97. And this morning's low was pretty close as well to right at average. And no rainfall report yet at the airport. However, I think we'll see some scattered showers moving close to the airport in the next hour and a half, 2 hours or so. As that little plume of moisture moves in, that dry air that was around is slowly getting pinched off by two areas of moisture moving on in from the south and one from the north. This particular forecast model indicating some showers still kind of lingering past 10 and then moving off into the Gulf. Tomorrow, showers and storms to develop along the sea breeze right around 3 o'clock and then move inland in the afternoon, then move back toward the coast later on in the evening. A familiar pattern that we've had all week long, although, as I mentioned, a little bit of that drier air still possibility of moving in over the weekend into early next week. Well, in the tropics, all is quiet after a very active start to this season thus far. Things have calmed down here in the month of July, and that's a good sign. This is an upper level feature which is heading off to the west and really has no signs of development at this point, and we don't anticipate any over the weekend. Temperature very warm in Portland now, 89 degrees or 91 in Philadelphia, and temperature at 97 in Salt Lake City, 88 in Wichita, and Omaha now at 70. For boaters, tomorrow looks good. As I said, pretty good boating conditions. A light chop, seas running less than 2 feet, and the water temperature warm at 91 degrees. Look for sunshine and then clouds late in the afternoon. A high tide upcoming 12:19, another one at 10:07 tomorrow morning. Tonight, an isolated shower and a thunderstorm, and then fair after midnight, lows in the mid-70s. And then tomorrow, showers and storms late in the day, mostly sunny throughout most of it. High temperature 92. The extended forecast 40% chance for rain right in through Tuesday, and that's afternoon and evening. A little bit better Wednesday through Friday of next week. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. Lifeguards from all across the Sunshine State have been competing in the Southeast Regional Lifeguard Championships. The two-day event on the Suncoast wrapped up today, and as ABC 7's Rick Adams shows us, it was quite a success.
Lifeguards from all over Florida have converged on Siesta Beach here. Instead of saving lives today, they are competing for bragging rights. It's what they do best, and they are being put to the test. Lifeguards from every coast up and down Florida are showcasing their skills in and around the water. Zach Cooney is a lifeguard in Cocoa Beach. He loves taking part in competitions like this.
I think it's a really good time to test the training that we've been doing, which is pretty much basically training to save lives.
Age hasn't stopped Tom Hogan from enjoying this competition for many years now. He's 81 and still going strong.
It's good to be with the younger people, because if you're with the younger people, then you act young. That's the whole secret of being with them. Instead of acting old, I don't want to be old. I want to be young. I want to keep going.
This competition at Siesta Beach is the regional championships, and the top finishers not only get a medal, but also qualify for the national championships. Some of the events include a run, swim, run race and a surf boat race.
It's a great arena to showcase their life-saving skills, because these men and women, this is what we do on a daily basis.
And the lifeguards aren't the only ones enjoying the event. Beachgoers are loving every minute of it.
This is awesome to see the competition.
Lifeguards who are competing in this event say it's not about the competition, but about the camaraderie and all the fun. Reporting from Siesta Beach, I'm Rick Adams, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Rick. What a fun day. Well, another record for the Flying Walendas, and this time it wasn't Nick, but his wife, Erin Dara. We'll tell you what her new world record is straight ahead.
Tonight, the Bastille Day attack, a truck plowing into a crowded celebration. Now, the terror investigation overseas and the high alert here at home. Tonight, the terror attack in Nice on ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
That's Chuck, proud homeowner, regular do-it-yourselfer. Today he's attempting an electrical repair. This is Pablo. He's an electrician with Mr. Sparky. How's he doing, Pablo?
Terrible, Mike.
Yeah. What Chuck doesn't realize is that almost 68,000 home fires are caused every year by electrical problems.
What?
If he doesn't have the proper tools and training, he's liable to start the next one.
Little help here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
You might want to write that number down.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, it's all about getting more for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. Stop by to see our new state-of-the-art showroom today, and you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet, a new 2016 Subaru Forester, for just $229 a month. Complimentary maintenance included at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
If you have a suspicion for harboring prostate cancer, we have a way of diagnosing by using an exquisite instrument called three-dimensional color flow power Doppler ultrasound. Using this system, we can identify abnormalities within the prostate that you could otherwise never detect. The Dottoli Cancer Center is the only center in the southeastern United States which has this technology. If you have prostate cancer, we will find it.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
A member of the Flying Walendas sets another world record. Erin Dara Walenda, who's married to Nick, dangled from a helicopter in Atlantic City yesterday. Check this out. Pretty amazing. She hung from the chopper as it flew more than 10 miles and 100 feet above the Atlantic Ocean, a new record for longest aerial stunt. The event kicked off with Nick's variety show, which includes stunts from the famous wire walker himself and a troupe of circus performers.
Can you imagine?
No, I can't. I just flat out cannot imagine doing
I have
that.
a little hook on, I think, at that point. You wouldn't see it, but I'd have it on there. But it looks, I mean, it looks fun.
It does look fun,
Yeah.
but scary. But
Yeah.
their genetic makeup
Yeah, I know,
is
it's
different.
great.
They're adventurous.
Congratulations.
We'll see you at 11.
This is an ABC 7 editorial with Steve Sabato.
According to a Pew Research report, 4 of the 10 grayest counties in the U.S. are in Florida. And we've got 2 of the 4, Sarasota and Charlotte counties, both with about 34%. As more boomers move here, those numbers will grow. Quality of life is a primary reason for moving here. And inevitably, quality of death decisions will be made here as well. This creates an urgent public health matter for our community. These days, quick death is the exception. Most people die after a long medical struggle. Sadly, there is very little in the way of public health or education assistance to address these trends. A recent article in the Herald Tribune told the heartbreaking story of a right-to-die advocate who shot his terminally ill wife and then himself in a Charlotte County nursing home. An unintended consequence of extended life support technology is also financial ruin and prolonged misery. It is one thing to sign a living will. It is quite another to be faced with a life and death decision on the way to the intensive care unit. As outliers in the aging of America, we have both an opportunity and a responsibility to invest public and private time and money in community initiatives that help our aging population and their families cope with dying in a peaceful, dignified, and painless manner. Dying well is just as important as living well. I'm Steve Sabato, and we'd like to hear from you.
The opinions expressed in this editorial do not necessarily reflect those of ABC7's owners or management. If you would like to comment, go to our website, www.mysuncoast.com, and click Community.
From meeting curious lemurs to feeding big cats and hosing down rhinos, there's never a dull moment. And sometimes these amazing animals chime in. Tune in to Animal Outtakes to find out what they have to say.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Dog days of summer got you down? Beat the heat with huge summer savings during the summer clearance event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. You'll be the coolest family on the block in your all-new Chrysler Pacifica for just $27,999. Or get the lowest price ever on a new Dodge Journey, just $15,999. And right now, get up to $10,000 off a new Ram Crew Cab. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
They care. They take the time to understand you, take the time to understand your case.
There's no better satisfaction to me than to see a client who is happy because of the job we've done for them.
It's really actually very comforting to know that there's someone that you've heard of and you're getting recommendations about that you can turn to when you have a problem.
I felt like I had a partner in this, and he was going to be by my side.
Looks like we're getting another new neighbor.
Now you could be the millionaire next door. Play Monopoly Florida Edition scratch-off games with a top prize of $5 million. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.